Today we will talk about the different types of rates. As you can see, there seems a lot. No worry, we will go through it one by one. First, let's look at what is Treasury rates. The rates an investor earns on Treasury bills and Treasury bonds. Those are the instruments used by government to borrow in its own currency. So if you want a little bit more information about what is Treasury bills and what is Treasury bonds, there's a note. Treasury bills have a maturity of a year or less. Treasury notes are issued with maturity from 2 to 10 years. Treasury bonds are long-term investments that have a maturity of 10 to 30 years. So this is about those treasury rates and their related treasury bills and bonds. The next one is the Libel. This one is the London Interbank Offered Rate. It's an unsecured short-term borrowing rate between banks. However, it will be phased out by June 30th, 2013. And it will be replaced by SOFR. It's called the Secured Overnight Financing Rate. Another one is OIS rate. This is called the Overnight Indexed Swap Rate. It is a swap rate where a fixed interest rate for a period, such as 1 month, 3 months, 1 year, or 2 years. This is exchanged for the geometric average of the overnight rate during the period. The relevant overnight rates are the rates in the government-organized interbank market, where the banks with excess reserves lend to banks that need to borrow to meet their reserve requirement. The overnight borrowing rate in this market is known as, sometimes in US they call it Fed funds rate. In Europe, they call it SONIA, Europe Overnight Index Average. And in British, they call it Sterling Overnight Index Average. And OIS allows overnight borrowing or lending to be swapped for borrowing or lending at a fixed rate for a period of time. The fixed rate is referred as the OIS rate. And next, let's look at what's the relationship between Libel and OIS. There is a Libel-OIS spread. It is amount of the 3 months Libel exceeded the 3 months OIS. So former is the rate bank will extend unsecured credit to an AA-rated bank for 3 months. The later one is the rate bank can be borrowed for 3 months by using overnight borrowing at the Fed funds rate in conjunction with a swap, which covers the 3 months borrowing. So what's the relationship there? The larger the Libel-OIS spread, the greater the reluctance of banks to lend to each other. The last one we will talk about is the repo rates. This is a secured borrowing rate. In a repo, which means repurchase agreement, a financial institution that owns securities agrees to sell the securities for a certain price and to buy them back at a later time for slightly higher price. So today we talk about some types of rates such as the Treasury rate, Libel, OIS, and the Libel OIS rate, and the repo rates. Hope you like it. Thank you for watching.